Hi guys, May Flom here, and if you're thinking, my goodness May, this place looks a little messy, well, it does, because I'm preparing for a quick little trip. And so today I just wanted to share with you a very super quick video sharing how I like to pack for a little bit of crafting when I'm on the road. My crafting staple is a small size Dylusions journal. What I love about this is the kids can go crazy, I can color, I can doodle, and I can write, I can make lists, whatever I want. This, if a child gets bored in a restaurant, this is absolutely perfect for absolutely everything. And I have one that's specifically my on the road, no pressure, no expectations journal that can come with me. And because it is only 5 by 8, it's a very easy size to travel with. Now, it all depends on exactly what I'm doing in my travels and not just how much space I have, because filling up all the space is not always the way to go. However, if I'm going to have time by myself or quiet time where maybe I don't think I always want to read, maybe I want to keep my hands busy, this is my favorite right now. These are postcards. Now, I've had the Secret Garden coloring book for a long time, but I haven't done tons in it because I get really frustrated with the paper and also that it's double-sided. These are postcard size, but you could disregard the postcard. If you finish one that you really love, you could frame it and hang it on your wall. You could do anything you wanted with it. So I really love this for the size. This is also really thick, high quality paper, and there's absolutely beautiful designs in here. Perfect, whether it's an airplane or a lazy day at the beach. And I've got 20 pages in here, and you look at the detail in these. You could take an entire day just to color one of these pages with some of them. I mean, you can see I just barely got started on that one. So that is another really great item. And then I really focus on a very concentrated kit. This little zipper pouch has long been my go-to for crafty on the road. Today it's filled with markers, and my general rule, I'm going to have to cut a few of these down, is that I can have however many markers at the very most that my hands will fit around. And the general rule is I don't need all the greens, I don't need all the blues. I can take a small assortment so that I have most colors, and I do try to pick my very favorite colors and bring those along. Now, everything I'm going to be bringing on this particular trip that I am showing you will actually fit in this one zipper pouch. However, I decided that I would rather have 2 not full zipper pouches for this trip because they are so very separate. So let me talk to you about the other crafty project I'm going to bring. I'm going to be bringing 2 embroidery hoops that I have just started. This is a new to me kind of crafting, and I want to play around. This one will have leaves in the word fall. This one's going to either say turkey or gobble or something to that effect. I've got them all set up with the batting, with the fabric. They're on the hoops, they're ready to go. One inside the other, a 3 and a 5 inch. I will trim some of that excess off so that I don't have so much showing. This is going to be a great travel size project. Now, if I was doing a scrapbook, mini book, I don't know that you'd be doing cards on the road, but some other kind of small scale craft project, maybe I'm decorating my planner. The key elements are the same. You want to have some planning. In my case, I set up what this is going to be. My next step will be going through my threads and finding and setting a limit. On this one, I'm going to say I can pick 3 colors per hoop. And in this case, I actually picked similar color designs to start with to work on my skills, to get going as a novice. So I can pick probably about 5 colors of thread, and that's going to just have to work for me. Oh, I like that one better. So I'm going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said 5 is a limit, and there's my 5. Although if I really want to push it and go 6, I think I like a pale sagey green. So the 6 into there. Little thing of needles into there. The other thing I want is I want to work some little buttons and sequins and things. So here we have it. I went through and just picked very small buttons, as well as a few very few little charms that I thought maybe would be good for these. I don't know that I'll use it, but a little owl could be really cute on this one. And then a few, whoops, that's not sealed. Let's seal that up. A few little sequins. And I make sure, a couple things. Number one, that I have everything very secure, because in travel, you guys know how that can go. And number 2, I make sure that I'm very organized and that I'm really minimizing exactly how much product I am bringing. I want to minimize my product because, and I'm going to go ahead and trim this while we're chatting, I want to minimize my product because if I bring too much stuff, it's only going to clutter it up. And can you imagine me on an airplane with like a huge lap full of things? No, it's going to go much better if I have a very organized, neat little container. And now I've got those all set. They fit nicely into my little zipper pouch. Oh, almost forgot. My teeny tiny little scissors here get to come along. So now I've got my scissors, so I don't even need to bring any other scissors. And now I am all set to travel. So my 3 top tips for you. Number 1, think about reality. I would love on this trip to get into some really wild stuff and do tons and tons of crafting. But on this particular one, it's a 24-hour trip. I have 1 day. I'm not going to be doing a ton of crafting. Number 2, spend a little time pre-planning like I did with my little hoop embroidery project. Figure out your colors. Start the project enough so that you can decide exactly what items are truly going to be the must-have items. And number 3, only take the essentials. You can always add to your project when you get back home with your full stash. I hope that these little tips have inspired you. If you have any tips of your own, I'd love to hear them in the comments. And as always, you can, of course, subscribe to my channel here for even more craftiness. I will see you when I get back from my trip.